Their super best Hurricane Florence Distractors.
Yes, I've been seeing a lot of that lately. Stay safe, everybody.
Yeah.
On Friday, September 14th, Xenoblade Chronicles 2's DLC, Toma the Golden Country, released. I was excited for this DLC despite ultimately being disappointed by the base game. Loved Part 1 and loved X, but 2's change in tone, slow story, character designs, and gameplay mechanics. Overall lack of polish upon release greatly disappointed me, but I've still come to appreciate the game for what it is and what it does well. The DLC story, however, blew me away with how it took almost every issue I had with the base game and fixed it, removed it, replaced it with much better alternatives. The shitty gacha system is gone, the battle system isn't as repetitive as slow.
Really?
Main cast is made up of new characters with good designs, and the characters with the best designs from the base game, the tone is more how I like it, and the game is infinitely more polished. Has there ever been a DLC for a game you played and ended up liking more than the base game? Because there's a great piece of DLC for a fix that's a lot of the problems that you have.
I did not personally play it, but everyone that I knew who played Minerva's Den for
Yeah,
Bioshock,
I was just thinking that.
said that was so much better than the base game.
There's a lot. Yeah, I never played it either, but that comes to mind.
I've heard that multiple times.
Didn't Infinite have similar things with the Return to Rapture stuff and everything as well?
I don't remember what people said about
It was pretty mixed.
it. Both Bioshock.
Yeah. So there's that.
That game, let me think.
Jetstream Sam was fun, but it wasn't better than the original game.
No.
I've heard from people that are like, I like Red Dead Redemption, but I can't do it.
Zombie Nightmare
There's
was nice.
so much, and they're like, the Zombie Nightmare thing is perfect. Like, I'd rather just play that.
I've got the reverse, in which the pre-LC was better than the main game.
Well,
Dead Rising 2.
Dead Rising 2 and Dead Rising K0, 100%.
Dead Rising 2. There was also...
Dead Rising K0 is way better than Dead Rising. Like, it's nuts.
Absolutely. Easy. Free. Scholar of the First Sin adds Maria, but also adds the Orphan of Kos.
yeah, it's kind of...
I don't think... hold on. Was Freedom Cry for AC3?
No, it's
Yeah.
Black Flag.
Black
Flag.
Flag. Okay.
Yeah. Like Liam, other people have also said like that was great. That was a great piece.
But it was for a good game already.
A lot of the Assassin's Creeds at least have one or two good DLC things that
Trying to think. It's a pretty rare phenomenon, but it totally happens.
Where they fix everything afterwards.
And like, this is very specific because we can't include things like a new revision of a game or an expansion of a game like Civ that just adds on
stuff. Yeah.
No, we're talking about like a separate
self-contained
thing.
campaign. Blood Dragon.
Blood Dragon's really good.
Ooh, good one.
Solid.
I don't know if it counts. I really don't know if it counts.
Because it's so fucking crazy.
No, not Blood Dragon. I'm just thinking it's like, I don't know if Dark Arisen for Dragon's Dogma counts, because the area that they add in Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen is of a completely different structure from the entire rest of the game.
But it's added into the game.
Yeah, it is added into the game, but I'm like, because it is essentially Dragon's Dogma does Dark Souls.
Well, it
is a whole extra game of that type.
If we count Souls games, right, where you go into a teleporter and then end up in the DLC world, then...
Oh, well, Artorias is better than most of Dark Souls 1.
Yep.
And fucking what was it? The first Dark Souls 2 DLC is better than
Ivory King?
No, not Ivory King. The King Underground with the pyramid, the ziggurat.
Oh shit.
That is better than almost the entirety of Dark Souls 2.
Wait, isn't that what's her name? The girl that she calls in an ad. The
Queen.
The queen that
yeah,
Queen of Ash.
No.
Yeah.
Well, whatever. That boss fight sucks, but the dragon boss fight afterwards is amazing. And
Yeah,
because
that boss fight is not great.
I'm talking about the zone in particular.
I do remember.
Because Dark Souls 2 zones were its biggest problem.
Sunken Crown.
Sunken Crown. That's it.
What's the one with Alon?
Alon? That's the Ash Ember one, whatever the second one.
Yeah,
Ash
that has Alon and it has Fume Knight, and that is absolutely
those are the best.
Fucking best.
Those are the best bosses,
Yes.
but the zone is awful. Do you remember how
I
bad
do.
it was?
I remember the run. I do. Old Iron King. Yeah, man.
Ring City's really good. I don't know if it's better than Dark Souls 3, but it's really fantastic. I've not beaten it.
This is an interesting phenomenon. This is
Send us
yeah.
more of these.
Yeah, I like this a lot because
Like
we know it happens, and I know there's stuff that we're
I
forgetting.
definitely know there's like campaigns that were like much better. Like perhaps one of the Arkham games had like these really concise, smaller campaigns that I think like did some improvements. But I can't remember.
Azura's Wrath epilogue. Yeah, if you count getting your ending, I guess, or Pop Zero.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, Pop Zero's
No,
one
no.
wasn't that great.
What was Mass Effect 3 Citadel?
It was DLC. That was I didn't play it, but I have friends who did, and it is basically the best thing that Mass Effect ever did. It is a DLC that is supposed to be the absolute last thing you ever do before you beat the game,
Okay.
because it is you guys going, okay, well, we might all die. Let's have a big party with every character that has ever existed in this story.
Okay.
And you go on little fucking goofy hijinks college adventures with every single fucking member of the cast.
And it's a total non-canon.
No, it's canon.
Oh.
This party happened.
Okay.
I think Blasto's there. The fucking Hanar movie star. And all, like, it's goofy as shit. And it is all
Are people that are dead there?
no.
That's what I'm
They
trying
died,
to
they're not.
Okay.
But it is all the goofy, let's hang out moments that permeated that whole series.
Right. Okay. That's fun. Someone said
There's only one problem with Citadel, and it's a big problem in all of Mass Effect 3. As you're having that party, 1 million people died on Earth.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Like, Mass Effect 3 has this massive
Jesus
structural
Christ.
problem in which they tell you 1 million people on Earth are dying every day that you are doing anything. So when you're doing a side quest for some guy's shop, you're like 1 million dead
Or
humans.
taking care of fish.
Wow. Okay.
So, like, that whole game suffers from that real bad.
Someone just said Batgirl's campaign is
Yeah.
better than all of Arkham Knight.
Okay, well,
Yeah,
that's
I've
easy.
heard that.
That's real easy. I mean, if you're talking Fallout expansions, probably Old World Blues is better than anything.
That 1 million people problem is a thing that I'm sure there's got to be a trope name for. But
Yeah.
I was really recently reading about something else, like another movie.
The world's gonna end in 10 minutes,
Well, not just that,
but I gotta take care of my plants.
the other version of this. It was a movie that basically it was like horrible amounts of catastrophe and casualties in the final battle occur, but the heroes defeat the villain and then kind of hug and have a laughing credits fade to
Yeah.
credits as everyone laughs happily.
And it's like 40% of Earth's population is dead.
And it's like, how could you possibly have these emotions? Like, these emotions fit the end of your emotional journey. They do not fit the
reality of the
reality of the situation.
Or
And
you're standing on 1 million dead bababies.
the most ridiculous break of immersion.
That's called the Man of Steel.
Sure. There's got to be a repeating name for that, but that's a fucking
Oh,
bad
Lois,
one.
let's make out over 1,000 9/11s.
And whatever you do, don't turn up the sound mix so you can hear everyone screaming while we kiss.
Last Jedi had that.
Oh, it super did! Last Jedi absolutely had
Last
that.
Jedi had that.
It had it wild.
Really bad version of that. It's true.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did it! Like, did you?
All right. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good question. I like that a lot.